Now then.
Hello everybody, Hunter back with some more metaphor ReFantazio. We're continuing from the last video, but we're doing things a little different today. So I didn't know this dungeon was going to take like 4 hours to complete. So I've cropped out like all the corridors I was lost in, trying to figure out which door's the right door to go through to get to this boss and whatnot. So we got all the big story beats and all the boss battles. So last in here. Okay, so yeah. Here we go, off to the big dungeon to fight Luis, or at least I thought I was going to do. Grim, like I've been waiting here for so long.
The prize is already in my hands. All that's left is to wait until it might be awoke. The people must think I'm the one behind the madness in their hearts. O King, I can see why you felt such hopelessness. The more anxious the people grow, the more they choose blind fanaticism over confronting their fears. This was no fault of yours, simply their nature. Knowing all this, I shall claim the ideals you abandoned and finish it in your stead. But I have my own interpretations to add.
The skybound avatar.
Here we go.
Taking on the face of His Majesty, the royal palace rose to the sky on the day of his own funeral. Is it still the palace as it once was? It is impossible to tell from the ground. The gauntlet runner arrives at the entrance, at last marking the prince's fateful return to the place he was once forced to abandon.
The royal palace has changed. 'Tis the shadow of its past.
Loving the music.
'Tis just as chaotic within.
Your Majesty, do you hear me? I speak to you as His Highness, the Prince's Royal Guard, Hulkenberg, Knight in your service. His Highness, the Prince, your heir apparent, has just arrived. Will your Majesty break the spell and allow His Highness to succeed the throne?
Don't think we're getting an answer, no matter how long we wait. No choice but to venture in.
We must tread carefully. I can sense the presence of humans inside.
This place is swarming with Magla too. Even I can feel it. Where's it all coming from?
It must be the anxieties of the royal capital's people. And by extension, of the entire country.
Luis would call it righteous, but in the end, he's only preying upon the people's fear. Let's go. There's bound to be something inside that's driving the people mad. We've got to pin down its source.
What is this?
It's the entrance. Wow, the bitrate on this game during this recordings on the PlayStation is not good, is it? Let's go, yes, get in there. I sense danger, something overflows within it. We must watch our step as we press forward. The royal palace has changed. Tis a shadow of its past. There's no telling what's going on here. Let's be ready for anything. Nice. Oh yes, I just gotta go straight up there. Okay, and then it's blocked off. To the right, I believe. But I'm looking that way. Yes, that's the way.
There they are.
Let's push through!
Nice work!
Alright, what's that? Come on!
Stronger.
It's cool the royal archetype's got like all that red flares you're swinging your sword now.
Let's push through! The power grows stronger still.
I see the enemy. There they are.
That was well
Forward! I see the enemy.
Come on!
Nice move.
We have the edge.
Tycoon!
Hit their weakness. Great move, Jaime.
Burn!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Are you prepared? The power
Hit their
strike!
weakness.
Okay.
There you go. I ain't got fire on this guy. What should I use? Why not?
All right.
Tough one. Oh, power of kings!
Poor fish.
Won't hold back.
He grew legs to come out the water to be toasted.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Not bad. If I say
New
so
ability.
Looks like it's not safe yet.
Right there.
Stay alert. Incredible.
This looks valuable.
Nicely done.
There they are.
Let's push through.
Yeah, that's everybody. Open the door, Hunter. Go down. There you go, right there. Yes. Open the door.
Look.
We enter the keep at the top of the stairs where the royal family held court that connects to the throne room. Yes, this is where things go weird. That must be where Luis is and probably the source of our problems. Let's go. Things get really weird now.
Disgusting animal.
Damnable monster!
The people are hurling their abuses at me. I feel like I'm falling into a bottomless pit. What is this? A wave of voices pressing down upon us. Are those the voices of the people? This is bad. Let's get back.
You having a laugh?
This is more of a mechanism, yeah? The staircase, I've never seen anything like it. I'm sensing something tremendous, but rather than crystallizing it as though its heart's tormented by anxiety, I've been directly targeted towards us. Welcome to the seat of my rule. Luis, that's you? Where you hiding, you bastard?
You!
So you intend to halt our advance to trap strictly in the turmoil of the people. You're beyond hope, Luis.
What is it?
Stop you, you misunderstand me. I simply told you I would await you in the royal capital, did I not? If you find you cannot proceed, you have failed. Flee back to your solid ground and await my coronation. Luis's voice faded away. Damn him, if I didn't know any better, I'd say he's enjoying this. Regardless, we must find a way to ascend these stairs. This is the only way up.
I dare say.
To command an anomaly of strength, there must be a Maglus or somewhere nearby. If we can find it and destroy it, then...
That sounds right.
If this guess was right, I can feel something powerful from the other side of this door.
All right.
Beyond lies the courtyard. Something vile surely awaits us. So be ready.
Please take care.
Yes, grab that first.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
All them slices.
We're off.
I can feel a strong presence up ahead. Let's face it, head on.
Careful now.
A human, is it? Straight to the point. That door is giving off the strongest aura of Magla here. We're so close.
So apparently.
I love to charge through, but we should probably deal with this monster first.
We end this quickly.
Then let us make a quick work of it.
Oh, power of kings! Perish!
I will fight
They're
with
weak to
pride.
electricity. Give them a jolt.
And I got no electricity on. Yeah.
No, I won't hold back.
How costly that is. 99 MP to add 4 extra turnite guns. Damn. These royal archetypes are super expensive.
I'll cut through. I can't afford. Are you prepared? I call the lightning.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. Electric shock.
Right in their weak spot.
Be neither
Down,
to
Facilio.
some darker arts.
It's okay. Vitus power.
I keep thinking, it sounds so cool, but it's so expensive.
The blaze edge.
I did use a lot of MP in this dungeon, so much so I had to use MP items for the first time.
Warrior.
Yeah, so I haven't looked at anything I could do to decrease his defense or whatnot when I... Yeah.
Jason,
Facilio.
I tell you what, Garlic, that was awesome in this dungeon. She kept on actually giving us turnite guns. She did it a lot. She also helped out a little bit in the boss fight. You'll see a bit later.
apologies. Would you finish it?
Come forth, royal soul. Still here?
There we go. First year down.
To ever greater heights.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Ah yes, wait to spend my 1 point. There we go.
Use this.
Well, that takes care of that monster. Now on to what? It came back to life.
No way.
It's not just that one, it's happening all over. There's no way we can... hold on a moment. Now, you've seen this before in the Dragon Temple, right? Yes, it's identical to humans in the Lost City. Knowing perhaps this reason it came back? Because there's a main body elsewhere, right? It's the same problem.
What if?
I sense the presence of a different to the other's deepest part of the courtyard. The main body we seek may be there.
Go!
If we defeat that one, that should take care of the others. Let's finish it.
Look!
There it is. Gotta be the main body. I can sense its difference. This thing has to be a right pain in the ass. All that's left to do is to defeat it. On your guard, everyone. Seems to know we're ready to fight. On your guard.
Face me! Smash!
Vitus power. No.
They're weak to electricity.
Come
Give them a
forth,
jolt.
royal soul. Maybe. Let's work together.
Forward!
I can't afford to hold back. The power of lightning!
I'm ready whenever.
Destroyer! Lightning right in their weak spot. Beat them down, Facilio.
Ow. Ow again.
Dragoon!
You know what? I never noticed when I was playing it, but it's got little people on the earlobes. I never noticed that.
Their weakness.
Let's take Vitus power.
Ties, mate.
Let's set it up. Not this.
Yeah, just do that.
Maybe falling back.
Dying on it.
Hold back.
Oh, I'll do the smallest MP attack.
In the name of, I call upon royal power within.
Hit their weak point.
Who should I call?
Awesome souls, do your thing!
Right in their weak spot.
I'll use what I must.
Facilio.
Thunder!
Yeah, that was such a nice one.
Come on. Still here? In the. I call the lightning.
Yay, another year down. Do we think that's the end of the years? You'll see.
I feel stronger. I admit.
And I never know where to spend my
Better and
points.
stronger. I have I've retained my edge.
I knew I could do it! It seems I've grown!
Got it.
We've done it. That should take care of the humans blocking the door.
What do you think?
Shall we return to the door then? Let's go. Come on. Okay, let's see if we can get through right now.
Hey.
Huh? Something's off. They're still here. But there does seem to be fewer of them. Defeating the main body had at least some effect.
That's surely right.
I can sense the presence of another main body. I believe it's on the opposite side. The garden we ain't seen yet, huh?
All good.
Well, don't lose hope. If you can beat it, we'll make it through. Here we go, another year. It's got a different aura than the others. If you defeat it, one of the humans blocking the door will vanish, right? Let us be on with it. Here we go, another year battle.
They're weak to electricity.
Yeah, same as the others.
Falling back! Now accept your fate.
You hit their weakness.
Behold, come forth.
Damn, the bitrate on the recordings when you record directly on the console is terrible. I think it's the last time I'm ever going to do this.
Keep it up.
Here I go.
Lightning right in their weak spot.
Let us
Beat it
tackle!
down, Basilio.
Lightning!
Now, what's warrior? I call the lightning!
I'm ready whenever.
It's you like, when is it my turn to attack?
Basilio, nice dodge.
Yep. So I got an item on Basilio, so if he successfully dodge, they lose all their turn-night guns. It's a really cool item. Especially if you got the move with Basilio, if you make the enemy, you make yourself the main target, so the enemy will only attack him. Yep. Oh, another skill point. Where do I spend this one? I'm like, why not? Okay, let's proceed.
Feels nice. I'm getting stronger.
That's one more problem solved. I dare say at this time the humans should be truly eradicated. Shall we return to the door?
All right.
Let's be off then.
Very nice.
Just as we surmised, the humans are gone. And beyond the door is a magma so strong enough to block the staircase.
Like this.
I've never felt anything quite like this before. It's far more than any ordinary melancholia. Far more than I presume. You have some idea? No, we'd best see for ourselves.
Okay.
Then let's make sure we're ready. Prepare what you need.
Watch out.
Okay. I'm ready. Let's go in. We don't need to collect all our loot now.
Ready?
I was waiting for us here. It's really powerful. Everyone ready? We're ready then. Yep, one of those things. Oh, sound. We got company. Seems like the guardian of this area. Guardian of this area.
What?
What is that statue in the shape of number 10? I'm sensing something emitting from it. The details can wait. You must take this down first. Watch out. Hey! Here they come.
Wind should solve this. Let's
Level
roll
70
them
monster. They finally high level.
Now accept your fate. Nothing can work.
So much for that.
So I retry because you got something to steal. The item wasn't that great, the item we stole, I don't think, was it?
Witness our secret technique. Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Yeah, magic incense. So increases one of our characters' magic.
Let's go. Wind.
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the...
That's your opening, Captain.
Perhaps after me! Not the right move. I shall vanquish evil.
Yeah, this is definitely the last time I'm doing a recording like this because the bit rate is awful. But the reason I'm doing it like this is so you don't have to watch 4 hours. I mean, lost in corridors.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing. Roll it.
Basilio.
Let us clean up this mess. I'll use what I must. No, I need freeze!
You hit their weakness.
You can already see I'm really low on MP. This dungeon, damn, I spent so much MP.
Scour.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Warrior! done yet.
And that was cheeky. He healed himself for 5k health.
Deface me! Sleep!
You hit their weakness.
It's okay.
I won't hold
Look at that Heist Mace already on 0 MP.
Wind!
You hit their weakness.
Prince is on
what's
8.
the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain.
I call upon royal power
Yep,
within.
there you go. Realised none of us got any MP left. Oops. Guess I'm gonna have to start using some of these. Yeah, I'm like, damn. They super rate to get MP items in this game, so I was like, oh, do I really want to do this?
I'm ready whenever. You better be ready.
There's gotta be somewhere at the end of this game where we can just stock up and buy a ton of MP items, surely. I'm trying to be more careful about spending MP now, look.
Nice, Basilia.
Let us clean up this mess. Now accept your fate. Freeze!
So he got himself back down to where it was before now, before he actually attacked us. I mean, before he actually healed himself, sorry. Yeah.
Got a bunch of ailments slowing
Yeah,
you
so his
down
health's right
down.
back where it was before he gained another 5,000 health, but he's also increased his defense now. And I'm like, am I gonna waste this item? I guess so. No. I know it's an end game item. Do I really want to use it? That one restores everybody's MP. It'd be nice to use, but no. I ain't got so many of these items.
This should work.
I shall
What's my
fight
character
as the-
checking
Are you
himself out
prepared?
then?
What a mess.
Like, even you got no MP,
Let's try
okay.
this.
Stroll,
The perfect-
they got you multiple ailments.
You're a pitiful sight.
Deface me! Then again, 'tis best you...
There we go. Everybody got MP, and Basilio's made himself the main target by dodging. He's lost all his turn. 8 guns. That is such an awesome combo, by the way.
That's a lot of ailments. Be careful out there, okay?
Free!
You hit their weakness.
In the name...
That's your opening, Captain.
I can certainly die hard.
Basilio's
Who should I
hit
be?
with some
Awesome
fast ailments.
do your thing.
No, a bunch of them.
What? She's scared.
Yeah, so he's going to
I'll
target
use what I
Basilio
must.
again.
You hit their weakness.
Let's take...
I won't hold back.
Moves, Heisman.
Oh, we're so close. He's almost down. The first Guardian defeated. I believe it was like 3 other these things protecting rocks.
A halfway decent result.
I shall rise to the...
I shall strive.
Even I.
Tremble the...
I am most certainly.
Feels like I'm making
I'm
progress.
eager to see you use that.
I learned a new ability.
Yeah. So the awesome thing about this dungeon, I got almost every character there royal archetype unlocked. Right, so what's this supposed to be? Looks like some kind of number. This is a statue called the King's Servant. Legend is the king might awaken it with a swing of his sceptre, where a pawn would rise to his defense, yet this is the first time I've seen it glow.
Hey.
Mere statue, she says. That thing's making my hair stand on end.
That's surely.
The magla's gushing out of this crystal before the statue at a tremendous rate. It's like a torrent of magic. You don't mean to say that the castle spoke of magla. It all springs from his statue. Impossible. I've never known the palace. La la la. Wherever it is, it's not doing any of us favors. Let's break it down. Oh, the statue is a piece of art, an heirloom. Instead, in the royal palace for years, you cannot just shatter it like foul crystals. I'd be more worried about saving the world than saving art if I was you. Heirloom or not, this thing's bad news.
Yeah.
Clear that it's a bizarre statue. Can't just leave it here. Come on, give it a good old front swing. Yeah. What the hell is this? What's going on? Being art, I sense no danger. In fact, the magla appears to. I hear sound coming. You're right. I hear it too. It sounds like.
Hey.
Give your allegiance to Lord Luis. This is a fight for justice that we've staked our survival on. Our government laws have done nothing but protect us. Might is right. You're with us, you're against us. We're bloody. Our fists have been set in this fight. What the? What just happened?
What is it?
Oh, why was I so angry? I was so scared and I felt like tearing shreds was the only answer. No, you're right. It feels like, I don't know, it's like the only way to settle out difference was to smash their faces in.
That's, well...
You were swallowed. Cool. Swallowed by anxiety can do this to you. Anxiety.
Is that right then?
Once anxiety gets the better of you, you begin to see the villain who doesn't truly exist. You become convinced that he could only snuff out that villain, then all would be well. But the world isn't simpler now. It seems we've restored some reason.
Listen to me.
Everyone listen now. Our country stands upon a threshold as it never has before. If we let our fears dominate us, we can lack the courage to move forward, and we in the town shall fade into the woes of today and yesteryear. I know how terrifying it is to take that step. The road is dark and you can hardly see what's in front of you. But if you stop moving...
Hope has returned.
I only please to live your own mind. If you believe in anything, let it be by your own choice.
Cheers.
We do not fight alone. Believe in the prince.
Was that?
Yeah, that was Barton, wasn't it?
Yes.
I thought it. I heard him as well, but isn't he in Martyra? So how did his voice?
I dare say.
I don't think it's his voice as much as his sentiments transmitting through the Magla. As the source of Magla emotion is in the place of thick of it, it's a small wonder these emotions would come through as clear as one's voice.
I see.
So the voices we heard never near the staircase were hunters, directors. Whereas the Magla deal we strong emotions of those who support the force their way past anxiety to reach us here. Emotions strong enough to reach all the way here, eh? You better not let them down, Hunter. I can feel the emotions of the people of Martyra.
Hold on.
Hold on a moment. Does that mean by destroying the statue return some sanity to the city's people?
I see.
Perhaps so. And that means the source of the anomaly robbing people of their rationality. If cooler heads prevail, more people may show up to support us. And that would mean since the source of the Magla, the Malcolmism of the staircase would have dissipated, shouldn't it?
That sounds right.
It should be worth checking out. Do we head back to the staircase?
Get away! The Elder can't be trusted! Win this for us!
I believe in you!
We stand with
Louise must be behind.
You're our rightful king!
It's the same thing we heard by the statue. Listen, the voices of our supporters, the Malcolmism has subsided. We can move forward. This something of a shock as King Servant was the cause. Those statues have been in the palace since the memorial hours.
Oh, well.
So the voices of the contestants aided you in overcoming the Malcolmism.
You!
Answer us, Louise. What have you done to the King's servants? You can arrive at your own conclusions by proving your strength. I see value in little else. Press on till the throne room is dull and I yearn for entertainment. Louise's voice faded away. Is he really just sitting on the throne all by his lonesome? There's no low he won't sink to? Or he'll soon prove more than that.
Onward.
There are 4 of the King's servants at the Royal Palace. Let us destroy the remaining 3 and put an end to this. Yes, so it's another 3 stones I got to destroy. What's wrong, Hunter? Is there something over there? I feel a strange sensation as though someone else's memories are flooding into my mind.
Your Majesty, I must speak plain. Since the disappearance of His Highness the Prince, you have left the land's governance to Sanctifex Fordham. I understand the weight of your grief. To lose not only your love, and now His Highness. But ever since Sanctism was established as the state religion, Thornton has well overstepped his bounds. The man's audacity has grown intolerable.
It hardly matters. Let Thornton do as he pleases. In the end, nothing will truly make a difference.
What's wrong? You look fixated on something.
I saw my father.
Did you see something?
Seems nobody else saw what I just saw.
Actually, just now.
The late king? I saw nothing.
But all that sounds too specific to be an illusion. It's almost like that exchange happened right here.
Perhaps. 'Twas a memory from your life as a prince, restored to you.
No, this attendant mentioned the loss of His Highness, right? So he must have been gone already. It can't have been something he experienced.
Then perhaps it's from the memory of His Majesty himself. This place is the heart of the royal magic. Maybe the late king's will itself still lingers. Perhaps it was passed through the Magla, and the memories are meant for him alone, as the king's child.
If all this is true, then it goes to show His Majesty was a parent like any other. He thought he'd lost his son, and that grief became his undoing.
Maybe it's not about the king's memories, but his anxieties. You're seeing what his heaviest burdens were.
That may be true. Yep, there we go.
Maybe true.
Right.
I remember the choices I
A
make.
king certainly does his kingdom a disservice by refusing to rule it. But Luis actively defiles it. And that's clearly the greater offense.
I wonder what this scene would look like if we didn't have the full party.
Around every corner. Let's carry on, but stay vigilant.
And we made every possible friend there is to make in the game. You go, another staircase. Careful, there's something dangerous on this floor too. Yep, this again.
Goodness.
The mechanism is as terrible as ever. I doubt we'll be able to get through easily. So your path has been blocked by anxiety once more. Hey, it appears you're in quite the pariah, huh? You're the one to talk after manipulating the people of the city as you like. You blame me, and then let me ask you a question. Did you not hear the people's genuine anxiety, riddled feelings? What's your point? Maglas form from anxiety and insecurities of the people. You would do well to think carefully about exactly what that means. Luis's voice faded away.
What do you mean?
What's he on about? Is he trying to say that we're happening to the royal palace something to do? Don't take him for his word for the moment. We should focus on eliminating the colonization. No doubt the king's servants are at route again. There should be 2 of them on this floor.
If that's the case.
If you can do something about the statues, we should be able to ascend the staircase. Let's be quick about it so we can restore the city to its senses.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Take on the king's servant. Big bird.
Look.
Another one. Those statues. Let's hurry up and break it. Yes, but another foe stands guard. We must deal with it first.
Hey.
Well, if this thing's not backing down, then I suppose we aim to kill everyone. We aim for a quick kill. Everyone ready? Yes, strike quickly. There's an enemy ready for us. Everyone, brace yourselves. The monster's got such cool designs in this game. Look at it. Awesome.
Wind isn't working. Try hitting them
To the rear, face
So
me.
he's weak to pierce attacks.
You hit their weakness. Nice move,
To the rear,
guys.
Come on!
You hit their weakness.
I can't.
Are you prepared, Captain? They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit
Yeah,
them all in one
but
fell
also Slash does do damage as well. He like reflects magic.
swoop. Wind isn't
Power
working.
for me.
Yeah, as you can
Try
see.
something else.
Immune to all magic attacks.
I won't hold back. In the neck. They die hard.
Oh wow, almost got him defeated already. Yeah. He was easy compared to the last one, the twat-headed lion.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Ah, now what to spend it on? I haven't like increased luck at all.
I admit,
I have never...
Marvelous! I am most certainly
Feels like I'm making progress. I learned a new ability.
The only time you've ever increased luck in this game is by going to the bathroom.
Right then.
Proper boss.
Hello.
Job well done. Odd, for each statue, a monstrous guardian, not unlike the Melconia. Louis probably set the monsters up here to slow us down. But if that's true, then he's tinkering with these devices is bound to be bad for him, yeah? You know Louis fights his battles head on, not a man to stall for time, but these things he's willing to set guards up for? That says to me that these devices must be fairly important to him, right? Don't know if he wants to keep the populace unstable or if he's got his own reasons, but I'm willing to bet he wants these statues to stay standing. Only one thing for it then, let's get smashing.
I want to say...
If you would, Hunter.
Alright.
Good, it's shattered. Listen now, you're talking again. Who is it this time?
Certainly.
Hark, that voice.
what?
What's of the crowd? The ones in the middle, aren't they former candidates? Lena and Roger, Goddard, it seems, they're arguing. How about we go see what's going on? Hey, look who it is. So cute.
Indeed.
So what if I choose to support Count Louise? I don't see how else the tournament's losers can survive this, and the support as well. They should support someone whose ideals veer close to theirs. Count Louise is offering freedom of a kind of revolution.
Wait a second!
Sure, but... Revolution, take a look at this city, boy. That's a riot, nothing more. Me and mine, we've got nothing but hate to give for Louise. Try cracking open a history book sometime. Well, you see this mess of a sky? The sea's awash. I look and see the annex wall over there. On it says navy churning in foam. The waters all ran red with blood. The post-war generation inherited the hell. And we worked damn hard to move past it. Trampling history doesn't get you freedom. Just lawless bloodshed.
Adieu.
I'm just trying to be realistic. What else could I believe? You're not saying that you and that prince should best Count Louise? Yes, we will. I'm sure praying he can. Personally, I think Mr. Goldard's got a point. I was born and raised around the Craftsfolk, working and building every day, and that county doesn't care what he bricks, lives, work. It's all nothing to him. Oh, I actually took my time with that one.
What do you think?
I don't want a king who bricks everything. I want a king who builds for the future, like the runner they built and flaps its wings across the sky. If it comes down to a nightmare or a new dream, you better believe I'm betting on the dreamer. Isn't that why you wanted the crown? You wanted to achieve something?
Don't you think?
If you're only following Louise because you're scared, then don't be scared, because you've got us now. We got ya back.
Oh my.
Feel us to the end, I see, but there's no truth in that. I do feel a bit better somehow, okay. Though I confess it's not fear that draws me to Louise after all my speeches and candidates. Okay, here we go. Another rock. Done. New supporters gained. These voices were the candidates in the tournament, were they not? It seemed as though they were cheering in support of us. Good to hear, ain't it? Guess we've finally seen the light. These were strong emotions that travelled through the Magna, weren't they? They're placing their trust in the prince, in us. People are expecting great things from you, Hunter. For the sake of the people who believe in us, we must win. I can feel the emotions of the former candidates. Yes.
Hey.
The Melconism has thinned out a lot. Let's head back.
Yes, certainly.
Okay. Is it possible something may have changed? Let's see for ourselves.
Stop getting in the vicious fight! Give him out!
Encouragement and condemnation are all jumbled together. I can hear something cheering, but we haven't done... There should be one more King's Servant on this floor, right? I imagine that's causing the nightmare. Then we'll destroy that other one without delay. We must return to the people's city back to normal. Okay, time to find the next Guardian.
It would seem that...
This feeling, it looks like the distortion in the room ahead has disappeared as well.
Nice!
Probably because we took out the King's Servant. Let's keep at it. What is this? The maglet is so thick. Alright, this room. I was on a timer to destroy crystals. So it seems we are trapped inside. Oi, the way's blocked. Is it... yeah, so we got to destroy like... I think it was like 5 of these crystals. 2 of them was well hidden from me. And now we've got company. The crystal seems to be drawing monsters out throughout the palace. Destroy the epic center. But let us not prolong this. If we stay too long, our lives are in danger. Then let's do what we must. Quickly.
Hurry!
Run round and destroy crystals. Yeah, so it's one on either end of the stairs. I think, yeah, there's that one.
Right there.
One on the bottom floor, and I didn't know there was rooms down below.
Right here.
Took me a while to find those ones. Heavenly water, lovely.
Hang on to that.
That's something we haven't done in a while, is go to the church to purify items.
Stand ready.
14-minute timer.
Just take it.
There they are. Come and get it.
Let's do it.
More XP items, lovely. Love to see it.
Gangway!
Now I go into the one in the back room thinking that's the last one. It is not the last one.
Right there.
I should have probably attacked the monsters first. I could have got some bonus XP from them. I'm like, it's not opening. Does that mean there's more of them? The countdown time is still going. That means, yep, there's definitely some more.
Keep it.
Yeah, that feels
Yeah, I'll
nice.
get that item in a sec. Where is these final 2 people? Maybe back upstairs? Not realizing I just walked past the door.
I say take it with you.
Yep, so there's nowhere upstairs. Then maybe there is a door downstairs. Let's have a look. Oh yes, I see a little gap over there. There you go, there's a door. Let's see if he's in there. Oh yeah, there's a door on the other side too. Oh well. I was an idiot for not noticing this sooner.
I see the enemy. Come on.
Alright. Health and sands. I really should have I didn't think I had as much time as this. I really should have attacked all these smaller mobs of enemies. I could have got so much bonus XP. Here we go. Alright. Somehow we made it through. Now it should be safe. Just as the King's Servant left to take care of then. Right ahead, isn't it? Yep, I can sense his presence. Let's hop to it.
Ready?
The King's Servant should be up ahead. Ready, everyone? Yeah, let's get moving. I mean, looks awesome. We found it, the King's Servant. We'll make some headway once we break in, but we've got another guest to take care of first. At least they serve to mark our progress. Now, it's only a matter of failing this beast. Right, let's get this over with. Everyone brace yourself, it's coming at us. Suits me, we'll make it regret that.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in
Piercing and ice.
I need distance.
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Power of kings.
You hit their weakness. Nice move, guys, eh?
I could have stolen an item off this beast, but I'm like, at this point, I just want to get to Louise. I didn't realize the dungeon was going to be this big. I'm already like 3 hours in here at this point.
Kings, give me strength. Not this. If I can get close, take my fullest power. Jack, no!
First time seeing this, so I let the animation fully play out. Yep, they got some persona monsters.
If I hit their weakness. Don't mass dancer.
So I don't know if you can realise, but I changed out some of my party members to save MP, so I got Junior and Yuka in the party now.
I'll show you.
That's why I'm looking at all these different abilities. Like, that sounds good, but it doesn't actually do what it says.
I think you're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop. Come on, help me out.
Let's do this!
Let us clean.
Let's say you won't hold back! Free!
Even I can do this.
Jack Frost!
There we go. Almost done with this Minotaur.
I'm focusing my power.
Thank you, Gallica. She gave us all of them extra turnite guns. One time weakness to fire, and I got fire. Should I do it? No, let's not do that. High chance of killing one enemy, but it never does it. It says high chance, but I've never actually got it to work.
Let's go!
Here we go, Minotaur down. All our XP.
Check me out!
18,000 XP is wild. Yeah, let's keep our point for later. Let's just go through this. Destroy this rock.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
A new power to wield.
Good.
Good, it's done. God, finally, it's one mess after another. Was Luis responsible for that monster just now, too? It's hard to imagine Luis taking such pains to both capture monsters and bring them all the way here. Maybe it's what's become of the animals and the other life already in the palace. Wouldn't surprise me. Things being as they are. Then the humans here. Either Luis directly turned his soldiers into monsters, or he left them to rot in the Magla. Fiend. Let's destroy the statues for now. Before anything else, we must bring the people back to their senses.
Just saying.
Then let us bust this place up. Go on, Hunter. My question is, why do they all look like the number 10? I don't know. That's one down. Hey, I hear something again. It's the people talking. Now this is a voice more familiar.
But this is...
It sounds like... I think it was battling, wasn't it? Oh no, it's Danny. That's right.
Is that alright?
Oh, villagers or residents of our homeland, Etruria. We who possess the third eye should be able to see that the magna which stagnates the sky slowly fades. The same people who saved our village and my sister ReFantazio now fight to save the entire kingdom.
Frankly,
however, the enemy is ruthless and powerful. Evil will secure the throne if we cannot muster more support for Hunter.
we haven't much
Oh,
time.
villagers, are you content in remaining silent? Hunter did not force change upon us, but he left this place. He demonstrated through his actions that we have the power to do so ourselves.
Now's the time.
Now is the time to show evidence that we have truly opened our eyes. Cheer on, Hunter.
Just as I thought.
I have no doubt of it. That was my brother's voice.
Yeah.
It was definitely a den. He seems like he's trying to convince everyone on the island to lend us their support. So these two are strong feelings that traveled their way through the Magla. Our efforts have not been in vain, it seems. The people we've met along our journey are our greatest support. We've got to do them proud, Hunter. I can feel strong emotions of the people of Etruria. Yay!
We've done it.
With this, we've defeated the two king servants and we're on this floor. The mechanism of the staircase should have receded.
Got it.
Then let's go check it out. It's funny that it starts off with bugger off. Listen, I can hear their voices. We've done it. Now we're able to move forward.
Amuse me.
So you gathered even more supporters, have you? You're proceeding unexpectedly well.
Yeah.
You ought to have heard the cheers for the prince. The flaws in your plan are beginning to show, Louise. A flaw is it such lies not with me, but with this country. This country, just what do you mean by that? I believe I've explained that to you. If you like the answer, then prove your strength. Do flail about a little longer, won't you? I find it most entertaining. Well then, I'll be expecting you. Luis's voice faded away. As ever, Luis is the picture of calm. How does he intend to keep up that affection? I don't think he's actually as detached as he seems. He's keeping an eye on our movements, right? And that's proof we're a threat he cannot ignore. Little by little, we're closing in on him. Let us continue to flail about, as he puts it. There's only one king's servant left. I can feel something from the upper floor. Aha! Another feeling of memories.
Got a moment?
Hold on, Hunter. Is something happening again? I can sense a strange sensation as though someone else's memories are flooding into my mind. This is my dad again.
The festivities for this year's Saints' Day shall be conducted with the utmost ceremony. A fine opportunity to expand the market for igniters and spread them among people. Along with this policy, we will announce the closure of the Mage Academy.
What? Why close the academy?
The reports are troubling, I'm afraid. They secretly study dragons and other profane forces deep in the mountains. The people will not abide it. With the popularization of magic igniters, all this theoretical study of magic will soon be obsolete anyway. Unless you have any objections, my liege.
No objections. Let it be so. Thank you for your efforts. How can a king accomplish anything alone? What was I supposed to do?
Another vision, Your Highness?
I saw something different than before.
His Majesty was exhausted then. His attendants did mention that he no longer possessed any real authority.
Sounds like he had no one to support his spirits. I admit, I do pity him there. Beyond that, though, do you suppose he means for us to see these? If these memories are hand-picked, then do they not come off as excuses?
Strong.
It's just... his own son is risking his life in here. He deserves more from the king than regrets and memories.
Okay, there's that one done. So on to the next part. Here we go. Yes. Just 1 hour left. Turned a 4-hour video into 2 hours. Past year is... What's wrong, Hunter? Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Onward.
Let's go. The final king's servant lies ahead.
Be careful.
Always got to check the map first, just in case anything hidden around. I didn't find a single gold beetle in this dungeon.
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Rella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day, but I will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains. Just 2 of its victims.
Not that strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Basilio.
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king. Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
You want to take this outside, old fella?
Wait! Something's coming!
This uncanny Magla. Is this...
Zorba. He's back.
So you've come, but you will go no further.
So messed up. Got a spine for an arm.
What have you done to yourself?
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power!
Zorba, you...
Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human. And make them a monster.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Call me what you wish. This is the form I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
And how many sacrifices do you reckon it'll cost?
What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? No, to be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing. Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before
That
you
character
ever
out
set
of the
foot
bottom
on
left
liberated
arm.
ground. With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis, I will deny you everything!
Voice actor did an amazing job.
Now die! All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world!
What point is there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Scroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
This is why he fought for Luis so desperately? To become... that?
Yep.
I'll take this.
Oh, I couldn't steal it. Let's try again. He does have an item. I forgot where it was. It wasn't anything amazing.
I'll be taking that.
There you go. That's what he had.
It's okay.
Energy essence.
Why, hello there, treasure.
I'm always drawn to look back at Hero's Cry. It sounds so cool, but then I look at the MP cost. I'm like, damn it, that's expensive.
This is the power set for souls of kings. Give me strength. Now isn't the time.
Devil summoner! Let all see this first!
Why won't you shut up and die? Now suffer!
Stay right there! What the? Did he just transform?
Yeah, you summoned a ribcage as a shield.
Can she even hear me?
Now accept your fate. No.
I was thinking, he's got a shield up, it's probably going to deflect everything, right? So this is probably a good time for me to cure my party. But then I'm like, I've never seen this rage before, so what item do I give it to get rid of rage? Ah, there it is. Tranquilizer.
That was helpful.
Let's stay calm.
There's so many different moves to use. But I don't know which one. And that's like, I better probably block like what he's doing. I like really threw me off him having the shield. I'm guessing pierce attacks probably could have got through. That was my choice. I chose to put everyone in defense.
I feel so heavy. Limitless magla flows through me.
And now we can dodge almost every attack.
Oh, power of kings.
I will fight with pride. Let's go.
He's resistant to dark. Okay, guys, I'm noticing I've already got 60 MP. I really should have just gone with the PS stuff. I don't know why I didn't.
Our world has no room for the likes of you.
Here I go. This may. I'll take the rear. Devil.
Yeah, now I'm doing a PS attack. I better go through. Nope, it bounced straight off and immediately killed her. So yeah, PS attacks didn't work.
Limitless magla flows through me.
So now you know.
Yuba's down. We gotta help her.
Yep.
Watch me. That's not. This should be good. I rejoin the fray.
You think yourself.
Like, oh look, a PS attack blade, but I just tried it. Should we try it again? Yeah, why not? I wonder what's going to happen. Ow!
Be careful about direct attack. He's out in the open. Quick!
Yeah, he lost his shield.
Heismay got knocked out.
Will this even work?
Gotta revive him. The captain's
Even my
anxiety is
strength
overwhelming
would be
him.
needed.
We can't let him get hit.
Anxiety, yep, that's right.
I
only got one. I need to go to a marketplace in the next video to buy all items to assist in these battles.
Pay this favor tenfold.
Playing it safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully. June is enraged. Calm down, or they'll seize their chance to take you out.
Yeah, stay away from the fierce attacks.
Oh, power of kings.
I'm like, it only heals on the same row. So I ignore that one today, and then heal. I can heal everybody in that row. Yeah.
We need not push ourselves.
I'm grateful.
Behold, a prince. Is there another way?
Yes, you got 11 MP. Yes, block.
This is the poor souls of kings. Give me strength.
What? Are you mocking counter?
Ow!
Limitless magla flows.
That's funny to watch.
Limitless magla flows through me.
June is down. Someone, quick, get her back.
Allow me to use this.
Time for my grand comeback. Prince.
What are you doing? Put an MP item, you got 10 MP.
Come forth, royal soul. You better be sure.
It's time for me to start equipping all them moves that absorbs MP.
Limitless magma flows through me. Your struggles are pointless.
Jerk healed himself.
I'll show you.
This might sting.
Great job, Juna.
I'll use what I must.
Reach something new.
No.
Witness our secret technique.
Nice moves, Heisman.
Maybe not. Here.
I am meant
I
for
pray
his
you're
world.
ready.
My new form
Devil
proves I'm
Come on, take off some of his health. Yay, we did some damage.
Fast, dancer. Help me open, quick.
Finally.
Seize our chance.
Fear me. Cover the target.
No, the one move I didn't use against him is actually physical, you know, like the strike attacks. I bet that's what he was weak to. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what he's weak to. Because that's like the one thing we didn't have equipped.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. The magic seed.
Everyone is counting on me.
I did some big damage.
I must hold back.
What did she have? I'm looking at. What is she cursed with?
No use holding back.
See, I got rid of that.
High fast, dancer.
A bit much.
Fast, dancer.
Blunder.
Only it's safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully. He's gone full monster now, hasn't he? But the skeletal part's the problem. I'm not wild about the idea, but I should be able to slip in through the gaps.
This
between
is
those
what
bones.
changed the
Want me to
battle.
dive in there and
Gallica
try
giving us
prying them
extra
open?
turn icons. She was godly
You
at this
got it.
battle.
I'm going in.
Fucking love Gallica for this. Giving me all the
fairy.
extra turn
Where do you
icons as
go?
well as getting rid of his
Crush you like
shield.
the bug you are.
Wow! Yeah, he's pretty mad.
Thank you, Gallagher. Don't do that. Remember what happened last time when you had your shield up? Oh wait, you ain't got a shield no more. Yay, it works now.
There's no room for the likes of you.
Free.
I am meant for his
Take my
world.
fullest power.
My new form proves I'm worthy.
I love his voice actor.
Perhaps if I can get close.
Here I go! Blow away! This'll be over. Up close and personal. Behold this power! Raging fire! Sorry, my...
You're fools all. You failed to grasp Lord Luis's ideals. You're expendable, the lot of you. Expendable, you hear me? You're blind as all Lord Luis's enemies. And I'll see every last one of you dead. All who oppose Lord Luis shall die. Die! I'll tear you apart.
Trivial. That's it!
And she does it again. Giving us extra turn icons. This is amazing.
Mustn't
Then
settle
I'm out
for
of
the easy
MP.
way. Tis best used.
Enemies.
I won't hold back.
And like I got these 2 extra turn icons, I can get MP back.
Even poor souls of kings, give me strength. Help me finish this.
Enemies.
Fast, dancer!
Enemies.
Stubborn, hey?
Be neither timid. I'll use what I must. No. face me! Then again, advancing!
There we go, everybody healed.
Thank you.
That helped. Fight is power.
And I'm out of MP.
No, hold on. A tough one.
Die!
He gained extra turn icons too.
Dare you! Die!
Not having Basilio in the party messed this fight up a little bit for me because I was too used to like dodging attacks and then taking away all their turn icons. What we got for it?
Next move carefully. It might send him into another rage, but should I go disable his defenses?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. You go and get rid of his shield.
Damned fairy! Where do you go? I'll crush you like the bug you are!
I pray you're ready. Let all speed express.
Yay, Zorba defeated. Again.
Damn it! Not again! Lord Louise!
That'll do. I'll strive for greater heights.
3 points to spend.
I admit, it feels...
I shall strive to use it.
Excellent!
Marvelous. Does it seem that
Everybody leveling.
Better and stronger.
I have retained my edge.
I can use this.
Damn it! Why? Why does this world keep rejecting me?
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too. Deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they'll live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
I get it now. Zorba, you're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted. And fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
Zorba.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tel and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help. Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Or...
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone, however badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
A fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish? I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
There may be more to it, I'm thinking. Yeah. I think that's the right choice, I believe. I wasn't sure where
There may be something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him. In deed or in heart. And he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad. I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Yes, let's slap this rock.
Time to go!
I can sense the presence of a king's servant nearby. This is the final one. Shall we go?
Hey!
This is the last statue, right? Yes, this is the last of the king's servants. Once this one falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos. What's with these dragon statues anyway? Why would the royal palace be full of monuments made to drain away people's sanity? That may not be their intended use. Indeed, Luis may have twisted them for his own ends.
Even so.
All that matters is that we don't play part in his plan, that they must otherwise be destroyed, blah blah blah. If he saw fit to protect these devices, then they're bound to be serving his aims somehow. His aims? Are these statues attuned to the royal magic? An answer best heard from Luis, with a sword at his throat. Destroying the statue comes first now. Slap a rock. Do it. True Hunter, please destroy it. Go on, slap it with your sword. Slap. Hopefully this will calm the capital down. Hey, voices, I hear them again. Hey, this one's dead now. It's coming from the royal capital. Yeah, that's battling. The crier.
What was that? Something just fell out of the sky.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human!
It's not a human. A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
No. Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
They're finally starting to open their
I told
eyes.
you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing. Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men!
This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us.
This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
But what if he turns us all into monsters?
About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that? Well, well.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Whose voices just now? That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
It seems as though the people have returned to their senses. I am now back to number 2.
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic? I deceived no one.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter? Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
His voice has fallen silent.
Wait, so Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
There we go. Some familiar looking horns have fallen. Yeah, those belong to Luis. That would mean he's actually an elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him.
Let's hurry.
Yep, Luis's horns. Hey, kitty. Bye, kitty.
Is all well?
Past us is the throne room where Luis awaits. We cannot turn back now. We'll get the royal scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his shed. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Zorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong before us? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew Magla not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. And how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants create the massive Magla flow from the Magla throughout the kingdom, and that in itself was born of the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Zorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince. Born of Elden blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I do not seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you travel. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
That's false fairness.
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it, Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What's happening?
For a second, I thought you were some meteor from Final Fantasy. Nope. So cool.
How?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
It's gonna slowly float on up to the light. Very slowly. Still going. Alright, yay, quest clear.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magla.
Maybe this is just what it looks like. And the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
All aspirants to the throne.
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided.
I think I got like 18 days
Such
left.
is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. Bastard always loved making a spectacle of this. Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince, my son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
His Majesty's magla has faded.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
Right, and that's not even the end of the big dungeons. I still got those 3 towers to take on.
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
'Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Nurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the Sceptre's gathered magma. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magma should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
New quest, max difficulty. Finally got one.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
Oh, sure. So I spent 2 hours looking for the right door to work through.
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the ancient sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the royal scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamic's reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the royal scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the ancient sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk. Like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh? In any case, we'll confront Louise on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can
Yeah, let's take on the extra dungeons.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
Yep, and that's the next area where Louise is there, big red thing.
Unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
Damn, Gallica, you're pissed.
What's that about it?
Alright, then a new day begins. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here for now, everyone. Let the dialogue play through. So yeah, bye everybody. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed and take care. I'm just gonna let this dialogue from them waking up in the morning play through and end the video. So yeah, bye everybody. Take care.
The deadline?
We gotta prep.